So I got this email about the strange encounters thing, and I was thinking, that's odd, I was just thinking about that. Because to me, every encounter is strange. And it's also because I think that the origin of fear, it always comes from a strange encounter. And I've heard that there's great motivators in life, like sex and money and drive and ambition and fear. The only one I kind of understand is fear. For example, I wake up in the morning and I look at my wife of 15 years sleeping next to me and I think that's weird. Then I go and check out in the kid in the bed, in the room, and he's asleep and everything is quiet and I think, odd. So I go downstairs and I say, maybe I'll go do a bike ride or something. And I get ready and I open the door and in the porch of the house it's my old friend Bertie Bush. And she's holding a big box. And it's a big fear that I have because she's known for being a great trash collector, trash picking kind of person. And now it's my turn. She's coming with a present that she found in the garbage. And it's a big box full of records. And I'm like, ah. That's my biggest fear. I have enough records, I have too many things, I had clutter. So, but she's got a reputation, so I go through the records and it's a whole bunch of garbage, as you expect. Except for one record. And it's an Alfred Brendel record with a pianist playing Schubert. And I'm like, that's interesting. And I know that's interesting because he's well known for playing Beethoven. And I know this because my dad told me that because he was a big fan of Alfred Brendel and a big lover of Beethoven. So now I'm afraid, and I think this is a sign. My dad is sick. My dad is 86 years old, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta call my dad and see what's going on. I call him, I go to the bank account, get all the money out, fly all the way down to South America. I'm back home, I'm in my house with my mom and my dad, and I think, it's kind of weird. I wake up early in the morning, and my dad is in his studio, and he's sitting there, just with his head leaning back, looking up in the roof. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I walk in and I say, so, what's up? What are you up to? And he says, I'm listening to music. It's awfully quiet in here. And I said, what do you mean? And he says, like, I can't hear very well anymore. But I remember the music. And I thought that was awesome. And I asked him, so what are you listening to? And he says, Alfred Brendel, playing Beethoven. And I'm like, wow, that's great. So I get to spend a great time with my dad. There's a lot of yelling involved because he can't hear shit. Everything's okay, he's healthy, he's fine. The signs were misinterpreted. So I fly back to Philadelphia and I'm thinking, you know what, I should check out and see if Brendel is playing anytime soon. You know, we have great shows in Philly and stuff. So I go to the website and I see that he is actually playing at the Kimmel Center. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. This is like another sign. I should buy tickets for this, and I set up the babysitter and like date with the wife and everything. And I get my tickets to see the Brendel show. And I used to work on Locust and 17th Street. And I'm walking out of work and it's busy. You know, in Philadelphia it feels like New York and it's all busy all of a sudden. There's like thousands of people out there walking around. And I'm crossing the street and there's all this like traffic of people coming towards me and I'm in this big mob going against them. And I see Alfred Brendel. I'm like, no way. And one of the things that my dad admired about Brendel was that he had an incredible memory and he could play all Beethoven and he never has the shit music there and he just plays. It's all in his head. And one of my dad's biggest fear is losing his memory because he has an incredible amount of information in his head. And he talks about this always. He's like, oh, I hope I just don't lose my memory. So I see Brendel on the other side of the street and I think, wow, I gotta say hi. So he walks by and I'm just waiting here and when he's just passing by me I say, Brendel! And he looks at me and he's like, yes? And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go see your show. I can't wait to see your performance. I'm a big fan. And he says, oh, thank you. And he keeps on walking. He turns around and he says, hey, could you do me a favor? And I'm like, sure. And he says, you know what? I just got here and I went out for a walk and I don't remember where I'm staying. There's so much Beethoven in his head. There's no space for anything else. He is Alfred Brendel. He's playing the Kimmel Center. And I say, so it's a new hotel, old hotel? He says, like, it's an old-looking hotel. And I was like, it's got to be the Bellevue. So I was like, here, I'll walk you there. So we walk to, I just walking with Alfred Brendel, you know. And we go to the Bellevue, and I say, is this it? And he goes, yes, thank you very much. So there's this awkward moment of silence. We're just staring at each other, like, what do we do now? We hug or? And he goes and he stretches his hand out and he goes like this. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to shake his hand and he says, please be gentle. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I realized that at that moment, this encounter is again the origin of fear. And my father's fear is to lose his memory. And Brandel's fear is to his fingers getting hurt. And I'm just afraid of everything.